So I have a few questions to start with. And the person who answers no to all the questions tonight will be elected as the president of our Deer Park Toastmasters Club. Of course, I'm kidding. Have you ever run into your friend or acquaintance in vacation far away from your hometown? Yes? Do you often find yourself saying to your friend, "Oh my God, what a coincidence, what a small world"? Yes? Or do you feel like you live in a small town and not a big city with population over 2.5 million? And have you ever dated someone who has dated someone else who you know? You don't have to answer this question. So, we live in a small world where everything is possible. And I call those moments the small world moments, even though I don't run into those small world moments very often, but I do have a couple of them that really fascinated me. Can you imagine meeting your high school friend who you had never met after graduation for the past 10 years in a foreign country? And it happened to me last year. In 2009, one day in 2009, I received an email from Chuck. "Hey Jeff, this is Chuck. Do you remember me? I'm your high school buddy. And I know we haven't been in touch for almost 10 years, but I think I saw you one day in my apartment building in Toronto." And he said, because you rushed into the elevator at that time and I didn't even get the chance to talk to you, and I wasn't sure that was you. So I went to our high school page on Facebook and I asked around, and I was told that you were in Toronto. So please give me a call back. So for a second there, I couldn't believe what happened. Chuck, my high school buddy in Toronto, living in the same apartment building with me? No way. So I called him back, and it was him. So here's the story. After high school graduation, we went to college in different cities in China. He went to university in south part of China, and I went to university in the north part of China, which is around 3,000 kilometers away from his university. And in 2005, we both graduated, and we both flew 20,000 kilometers to Canada. But he went to UBC in Vancouver in the East Coast, but I went to the House University in Halifax in the West Coast. And who would believe that in 2008 we both graduated and we both came to Toronto and we were living in the same apartment building. What a small world. And you see, we both started from China, and he went to the West Coast, and I went to the South Coast, and we both came to Toronto. So you see, this is a hardship. It could be a really romantic story, but too bad he's a guy. And my wife always said, "I wish I could be that guy Chuck." But I always said to her that, you know what? You and me, we both came from different cities in China, but we came to Halifax and we met each other and we got married in Halifax. The moment I met you was the most important small world moment in my life. And she always likes that answer. So, the small world moment fascinated me because you never know when it's going to happen, and where it's going to happen, and how it's going to happen. It's never planned, but it's never planned, and sometimes but you don't even know how to explain it when it does happen. For example, for my friend Chuck, we used to hang around in high school, but we were not that close as friends. But now we become really close friends with each other, and I think that is a destiny. And I always told my wife that, you know what? I think we were destined to meet each other and get married in Halifax. So when will be my next small world moment? Who knows? Let's just enjoy it.